The 2-minute message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is How to Pray for Those Who Need God. The bookstores are filled now with books written to help the everyday individual understand topics that can be complicated. In Barnes & Noble's bookstore, on almost every topic you can imagine, there was a book. The cover looked like this, and there was one written for dozens and dozens of topics. There is also the Idiot's Guide. They are called the Dummy's Guide. Each of the books is written by people who meet at least 2 criteria: they are experts in their chosen field, and they are excellent teachers. They know how to take a subject that may be pretty complicated and make it simple. According to their websites, hundreds of these kinds of books cover almost every topic you can imagine. Were you aware of the book Christian Prayer for Dummies? Many of us need to be taught how to pray. The disciples had that problem. Look how Jesus answered their question. It is found in the shorter version in the Gospel according to Luke chapter 11, verses 2 through 4, and the more extended version, part of the Sermon on the Mount, in the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. The disciples came to Jesus and said, "Lord, teach us to pray." Why would they do that with all the information available to them? Simple. Because prayer can change everything. Maybe you have already made that decision to follow Jesus. Maybe someone you love has not decided to follow Jesus. Therein lies the need and the tension, and the tender issue that Pastor Dell will talk about in his weekend message. What do we do when we are believers but our spouse is not? What do we do when we raise our children to love Jesus, but they walk away from the faith? What do we do when we are a Christian, but our mom or dad is not? What do we do when the children of our children do not believe? What do we do when our most significant friend is not a Christian? In his weekend message, Pastor Dell talks about the 4 ways we need to pray for those who need God in their lives.